Score, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Welcome to week 4 of The Score, live here at Augustana College. We want to thank Augustana for letting us invade the Ken Anderson Club, a beautiful facility here. And we're halfway through, over halfway through the Illinois football season on the Illinois side of the river, I should say. And the games continue to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, things just flying right by. It was another busy night in the Three Rivers and the LTC as several teams look to stay perfect on the season.
But the big game tonight happened in the Western Big Six. It came with plenty of hype and for good reason.
Yeah, a battle of unbeatens and state-ranked teams in Sterling.
We have to play for 48 minutes. I'm talking, let's go. All right, from the get-go. They're going to hit us early. They're going to hit us once. They're going to hit us twice. We're going to hit them 3, 4, 5. We got to keep going. We have to keep going. All right, be relentless. Everything we do. Up front, stay on your blocks. All right, we dealt with some adversity this week, and that's okay. All right, that happens to great teams. How are we going to respond? From the get-go, we have got to go. All right, pin them back, man. Pin them back. Defense, they took the ball for a reason. That's that they want the ball. We have got to go out there and get a stop. Watch for anything crazy over the top, double pass, reverse, anything like that. All right, this is about you guys. This is 116, okay? You ready? Okay. All right.
Thanks to Coach Schlemmer for going mic'd up with us. State-ranked showdown, as you mentioned, Sterling and Rock Island. Defense, he mentioned it in his mic'd up, and it's a big factor early on. How about Noel Aponte with the interception on the first drive of the game? But Sterling could not capitalize. Later in the quarter, Sterling gets the football back, and it's Aponte going 32 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. That made it 7-0. The Rocks, though, would look to answer. Eli Reese to Jacob B. This one covers 83 yards. He takes it deep into enemy territory down at the 5-yard line. But the Sterling defense would come up with another big stop and get the football back. Then it's more defense. This time it is another interception by Marion Anderson, I should say right there. So Rocky doing a little defense as well. Third quarter, more defense. We talked about it early on, and it's another big interception, this time by Kill Ryan. It's 13-0 Sterling at that point, and then it's Ryan keeping it. And watch him turn on the Jets. This one covers 55 yards, doesn't quite get to the end zone, but gets deep into Rock Island territory. And a few plays later, it's Aponte finishing the drive with the touchdown run. 19-0 Sterling up in the third quarter. We'll check out a final score from Roscoe Reed Stadium. And it is Rock Island coming back late, but it's Sterling winning this one. 27-18 your final score. We'll hear from John Schlemmer later in the score.
To Galesburg we go. The Streaks hosting Moline. It's the Maroons looking for their first win of the season. We picked this one up in the second quarter. Moline up 21-17 and looking for more. But Hunter Davina comes up with the big-time takeaway, and the Streaks would be back in business. They would get within striking distance of the end zone, but on this next play, he totes the rock, but the ball comes loose on the play. The Maroons take over on that one. They would not capitalize on the drive, so to halftime we go, same score. The Streaks adjust at half. Tristan Legate rolls a nice pass to Alex Gypsiako, who takes this one down to the goal line. They would cash in, and it's his twin brother, Dre Gypsiako, taking it to pay dirt. They'd be up 24-21 at that point, but it is the Maroons getting a big-time road win, their first win of the season, 27-24, the final score.
Hey, a good one at the Soul Bowl. United Township looking for their second straight Western Big Six victory after snapping that long losing streak last week. Hosting Alleman. Late second quarter, UT up 13-0. Looking for more. Gosler Gideon with a nice pass to Kari Baldwin. This one covers 15 yards and a first down. Next play, it's the senior lefty once again going to the air and finding Kane Smith in stride. This one covers 51 yards. 19-0 Panthers at the half. Third quarter, you heard Nick Welch say, let's finish things off, and that's exactly what they do. They give it to Smith once again. This one will cover 59 yards. He had 3 touchdowns of the night. We'll check out a final score. It's Alleman's first victory, or I should say it's UT's first victory over Alleman since 2001. 33-14, your final score. Let's head out to the Three Rivers. Orion looking for their second straight victory. On Tackle Cancer Night, they raised $3,500 for the Children's Hospital in Iowa City. Hats off to Orion and their community. Princeton in town, Tigers are really good. Ball gets loose, Rondé Worrells, really good on offense, really good on defense as well. Comes up with the fumble recovery. Then 4th and goal, it's the Tigers going for it. Tyler Gibson gets to the outside, barely gets into the end zone. It's a touchdown. 7-0, Princeton in front early. After a couple stops on defense, Princeton's offense gets rolling. They go to the ground. It's Rondé Worrells with about 9 yards and a first down there. And then later in the drive, it is Augie Christensen bouncing outside, getting to the end zone from 6 yards out. We'll check out a final score. This one is all Princeton. They cruise 48-7, your final score.
And you want to talk about a historic rivalry, then you got to talk about Fulton and Morrison, the 75th and final battle for the wooden shoe. Kicking off, it is Morrison. Kyler Pessman, though, doing what he does best, taking this one 90 yards to the house on the opening kick. He's been doing this all season pretty much. They take an early 7-0 lead. They'd keep this rolling right along. It is Barnett this time, Connor Barnett, handing off to Ethan Rush. He'll tote the rock 20 yards to the house on this one as they get off to a fast start and an early 14-0 lead. Then again, it is Barnett having another great game, this time connecting with Brock Mason, airing it out. A great catch on that play. They'd be up 28-0 at that point. Fulton rolling right along, business as usual. Let's check out a final score from the Steamers. It is the Steamers rolling 56-0, the final score. Taman with we go. It is the Titans also looking for their first win of the season, hosting Sherrard. It is the visitors striking first in this game on the opening possession. They find a hole here, and off to the races they go, taking this one to pay dirt. They miss the extra point, but take a 6-0 lead. The Titans follow right along, rolling here. It is, they roll out, pick up some solid yardage on the play. It would make it 3rd and short, and they would cash in on that drive. This time it is a nice pass over the top and into the end zone. They do go for 2, so they take an 8-0 lead, but it is Sherrard winning this one 34-28, the final score.
You know, it's been a crazy week, okay? We've had kids sit home, we've had kids come back, we've had guys all over the place, okay? We're dialed in. Seniors, we have 3 of them, okay? Their last time taking the field here at QI Stadium, okay? Be happy, be grateful. Okay, love it, enjoy it. Let's fly around, play physical, and play fast. Here we go. Boilers up, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Special day of the field. Linemen relax.
Thanks to Coach Swanson for going mic'd up as Kewanee and Hall play on homecoming. Opening quarter, and the home team would get off to a really nice start opening drive. Josh Nimrick, the first down run to move the chains as he picks up 10 yards right there. Then the Boilermakers go to the air. It's Will Bruno going deep to Jordan Johnson. He's got it. He'll get pulled down at the 2-yard line. All that effort, and they will punch it in on the very next play. It's Bruno calling his own number. He's in for the score, and it's a 7-0 Boilermaker lead. Kewanee would get the ball back, and they would find the end zone again. They would give it to Tavian Taylor. Getting to the outside, getting to the sideline, and in for the score. 14-0 at that point. Checking the final score, this one is all Kewanee. They win their homecoming game 42-14.
We've reached halftime here on The Score. Up next, we'll go back to Sterling and talk to the Golden Warriors after their big victory in the Western Big Six. Plus, we'll head to the Lincoln Trail. A lot more highlights in your stockpile stat of the night straight ahead right here on The Score.